You know, even though I've already been through this once, it's a little nerve-wracking. I have to admit, waiting for this because I basically can't move. I have not moved from this position since Horde Night started because I want to direct them all right down over my head here. Welcome back, everybody, to 7 Days to Die Alpha 17 experimental. My brain always just like gets confused there. Yeah, it is 8 o'clock at night on day 21. And I didn't get as far along as I had hoped, but if you watched my last episode, we discovered in the last episode that my previous underground tunneling that I had built had disappeared. I'm guessing that happened when they did the next build update, build 208, and it completely went away. And I didn't even know that until I had set out to get started or prepared for Horde Night. So, as usual, in true old guy fashion, I didn't give myself enough time, and so we got to make it work. We got as far as we did, which isn't as far as I had hoped. So, I'm going to unpause the game because time is of the essence here. So basically, this little dot that you see right here is my hole, and this is where I am. So I had wanted to get a lot further down, but I just didn't have time to do that. And so basically this here is my pitfall. It's about 7 blocks down, and the very bottom layer has iron spikes. And you'll note I have 4 more iron spikes on my toolbar too. And then there's a couple of more layers of wooden spikes on top of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of stand somewhere around here-ish for Horde Night so that they kind of start digging down towards me at this. Oh, by the way, the reason why the screen's all red and weird looking is because I got the gamma turned way up, and it's the blood moon, so everything's red outside. I didn't bring any kind of a light source down here with me, so I apologize for that, but all I can do for that is just turn the gamma up. So this is the original hole that we went down that's blocked up above by the by that flagstone block. And I had to put a chest and some stuff in here. In fact, let's go ahead and grab everything out of here for now. We'll scrap that stuff, and then I don't really care if that stuff gets destroyed or not. One thing I probably should do for this, though, is let's pick up as many of these as we can, and maybe what we'll do here, can I get down far enough to get one more without falling? And I don't have time. Just in case they do come down that way, I'm going to go ahead and put, let's put an iron spike in there and a wood spike in there. So if they fall in there, buy us a little bit more time. And we might even go ahead and put, we might even just go ahead and put a couple more flagstone blocks in. Maybe we'll block that off. And if in case they do actually come down that hole there. And let's see, so the spikes are there, right? We'll put that there, and then I'll put an arrow slit block there. Okay, so just in case they do happen to come down that particular hole. I don't think they will based upon what they did last time, though, because I'm going to be standing right here, more or less over the pit, but kind of more on this side. And I think what they're going to do is they're just going to kind of come straight down at me where I'm standing here. Now, had I had more time, I would have made this pit a little bit wider because they're not necessarily going to be coming down right over my head, but there's just not a whole lot that I can do about that with the time that I had. So what I'm going to do to spend the rest of the time before the Horde Night actually starts is I'm going to just kind of dig my way back here a little further. And the only thing I can really do if they get past this point and up into here is just keep putting, the flagstone blocks down and spikes down, and, hopefully I can survive somehow. So we'll see how it goes. It's not, it's not ideal. It's not what I had hoped to do, but I just ran out of time and so forth. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of keep digging this back a little further. And when Horde Night starts up, I'll bring you guys back for at least the first part of it. And then we'll go from there. Okay, so I'll be back in just a little bit here. Okay, guys, it's starting. Horde 21. So, again, the plan is for me to stand kind of on this end of the pit in hopes that the zombies will come right above me. This is our little hole down here, and it's only blocked by one flagstone. But I don't think they'll go down there because based upon what they did last time, I don't think they will. Hopefully they won't. If they do, then we'll just have to retreat a little sooner, and that'll still draw them, though, into the pit down below. So that wouldn't necessarily be a really bad thing, but it could be a bad thing. So anyway, they're going to be up above me, digging down towards me, and I'm just going to stand here pretty much until they get close enough to where I can start to see, them coming down through. One thing I thought I might even do is, I sure wish I would have brought some light down here. I have no light. Yep. One thing, though, that I might do is I might actually break a block up this way and put these flagstone blocks in with the slit up, so that way I can actually see when they come down above my head. Well, see is a relative term. I can't see shit. I've got my my gamma turned way up too, but it's just not working. So that could be a thing. My goodness, look how dark and red it is down here. Yeah, I hope that the light adjusts, for by the time the Horde gets here. If it doesn't, I might have to cheat in a torch or something, just because I can't make a video like this. You guys won't be able to see anything. So we'll see. Maybe the light will just adjust enough for us to see things by the time they get down here. But like I said, if it doesn't, I'll probably just have to open creative menu and bring in a torch. So I didn't even think about it, to be honest with you. Yeah, hopefully, someday, not too far in the near future, too, we'll have a mining helmet. Then we don't have to worry about that so much. Okay, it is actually getting a little lighter. So we'll just kind of see how that goes. Anyway, yeah, so I think I'll just leave you guys off here, and I will bring you back when they start getting close to me, okay? So see you in a little bit, and wish me luck. All right, guys, I'm back. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and they are getting close, getting very close. And there's at least one cop in their group too, because I've heard him belching and stuff. So yeah, even though I've already been through this once, it's a little nerve-wracking. I have to admit, waiting for this, because I basically can't move. I have not moved from this position since Horde Night started, because I want to direct them all right down over my head here. So I did go ahead and end up spawning some torches into, just because. We need to see what the hell's going on here. So next time, hopefully next time I'll remember to bring some with me. But we need the light, and the gamma wasn't really working too well. So anyway, yeah, they're getting close. I'm going to stay here as long as I feel like I safely can do so, just so I keep directing them. Oh shit, this is scary. Keep directing them down over this spot here. As soon as I see anything at all, in the way of a zombie, then I'm heading that way. In fact, let's even be pointing that direction, just so I don't get confused here. As you can see, I did put the flagstone blocks up. Boy, man, this is nerve-wracking. If I would have had more time, I would have put more of these flagstone blocks up. Okay, I see a zombie. It's time to move. Okay, that's good. Ah, shit, I didn't get that block up. Okay, cops, they're there. There they are. Okay, so we are gonna, we're gonna put that up there, and we're gonna put a flagstone block here, and then we're gonna use our shoddy until we run out, and then just see what happens. Now, one of the things that's going on here too is they're actually probably digging underneath, and so if they, I am 7 blocks up, and I did that on purpose so that if they're all the way down at bedrock and they're trying to dig under me, they're still far enough down to where they can't reach. As long as they're not smart enough to kind of dig upward, like in a stair-step fashion. If they are smart enough to do that, then I'm in bad shape here. I'm in really bad shape. Let's get another torch down in here so we can see what's going on, because then it'll just be a matter of trying to keep blocked in here with let's put some torches there. Me just kind of keeping myself blocked in and laying spikes down and trying to keep, I've got 489 cobble, trying to keep things repaired. I don't know if I want to upgrade these to cobble yet, because I think, you know, they're coming in underneath here. So I'm going to kind of stay here and just see if they can get up high enough to start breaking up the floor here. If they do, then what we'll do is we'll lay cobble below us, or flagstone below us, and then upgrade it to cobble and just try and survive. But it's, you know, in terms of directing them over the pit, I think that actually worked very well. They came down pretty much exactly where I was standing, and they fell right into the pit as soon as they broke through. See, there's still some breakage going on up there too, so they're still kind of coming through from the top. Now, hopefully, the game isn't going to be spawning a whole bunch more waves, because if they do, they still should come through the hole, though, you know, that they made originally, because that's the path of least resistance, rather than trying to dig a whole new hole down to me. Wow. Did my spikes take them all out? I don't know. I don't know. Let's just chill here for a bit and see what happens. Oh, another one just dropped down. See, now here's another thing, you guys, about doing this. Zombies take some fall damage now here in Alpha 17, and so, you know, when they have completely dug this hole out and they're falling down, I mean, they're getting hurt. I don't know if it's killing them per se, but it's definitely hurting them. It does sound like somebody somewhere is banging on something. So, you know, granted, this is a little bit of a risky way to do this, because, I mean, I had to time that very closely. If I would have waited too much longer than I did, it would have been all over for me. But if I would have come back here too soon, then they would have started digging this way rather than continuing to dig straight down. So there is that to think about. The other observation here, just for you guys to know, if this is something you're ever planning on doing, is, you know, taking into account too that this is day 21 and that I've got a really low game stage because I've died a bazillion times. You know, that all under consideration. It took them till 1 o'clock in the morning, actually probably more like about 1:15 or so, to get to me. And I am 7 blocks above bedrock here. So, you know, in terms of timing, that's something to keep in mind. That's another advantage, you know, to using this sort of a defense, is that, you know, it takes them almost half the night just to even get to you in the first place, you know, so it buys you some time in that regard too. So this is not a bad way, I think, you know, to do this in the early game. Now, you know, will this work on day 49 or, you know, day 102 or whatever? I don't know. It could, if you had the right tools and you could make a larger pit and do it right, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say. But anyway, it appears to be working now. I mean, I'm not expecting anything more, but, you know, we won't know until morning. So let's just kind of chill here for a bit and see what happens. I think what I will do too, guys, is I think I will go ahead and just end the video until morning, and then when morning comes, then we'll kind of survey the situation, okay? So I will bring you back before then, of course, if something crazy does happen, but I'm not expecting it to. Okay, so I'll be back in just a bit. Bye. And it is morning, everybody. We survived. So, in terms of Horde nights, Old Guy 3, Horde Night 0. Okay, good. Good. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I spent the rest of the night just digging back a little further, because we might actually try this out again for the next Horde night, or maybe another Horde night. And hopefully I'll have more time, a little better tools, and a little better skills to get it set up the way I want to. What now? A Horde shows up in the morning. What the hell? That's like bullshit. Including spiders. What? A game? What are you doing to me? This is not good. Well, because they're probably, it sounds to me like, I don't know where they're digging. Okay, let's break this. I mean, we don't want them digging underneath or above where we are, because then we can't retreat. Come on, hurry up. Stamina. Hello. Oh, man. Okay. I'm not sure. I wonder if that was more Horde, but they were just still, and then all of a sudden they heard me or something. I don't know. Or it was another wandering Horde that came through. Here's what we're gonna do. This is not fair. I survived Horde Night. Let's just put these here so that if they do fall through, they still kind of fall down into the pit instead. And I can actually shoot through these too, because there's nothing for them to stand on to then break these. However, if they're digging in above me, which I think they kind of are, it kind of sounds like it. You know what? We might actually want to do this the other way around. We might want to come on this side, because I think they've started digging over there. Here, let's get this other... They didn't destroy all my spikes down there either. Yeah, I think that's what they did. I think they started digging. Yeah, see, you can see debris falling down there. Okay, well, here's what we're going to do then. We're going to lock ourselves in right here. Because here again, there's nothing for them to stand on to be able to break these. They'll just fall straight through down into the pit. Let's just kind of chill out here for a second and see what they do. So yeah, I don't know if that was more of the Horde and they just stopped until they heard me again or something, or if that is a new, like a wandering Horde that came by. But there's a spider in it, for sure. Whew, okay. I feel like I'm getting a little ripped off here. Well, let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens here. I don't want to move any further down that direction because I want to, I want them to kind of come through back over the pit again. Sounds like there's dogs in that group too. Okay. So yeah, I mean it's just kind of a waiting game for the moment then. But I did see, well, they're obviously not coming down this way because they would have been down here by now. So they dug a new hole over down where I was standing. But now what they're probably doing, my guess is that they're kind of coming down more at an angle towards my position now. And they should break out somewhere up in there maybe, and then again just fall down into the pit here. So let's just, like I said, let's just see what happens here. Like I said, I was not expecting that. I thought I was in the clear here, and we were going to survey the damage, but apparently not. Game's not done with me yet. What doesn't surprise me in the least, the way this game goes. Okay, they just broke through right there, and there they are, and perfect. Pretty much just right, almost exactly over the pit. Well, not quite over the pit, but what they're going to do now is they're probably going to... Okay, yeah, so there's the top. They're going to go down in the pit that way. So probably another thing to do here, for the next time is, I want to make a larger pit for one thing. But also, line the whole thing with cobble, because this side's not lined with cobble. Obviously, I wasn't expecting them to... Whoa, what happened? Oh, cop spit. Dang. Ow. That hurt. Yeah, he spit. I didn't even hear it. Oh! How did that kill me? How did that kill me? I don't know where that came from. Absolutely don't know where that came from. Oh man, I've been totally ripped off, you guys. I have been royally ripped off. First of all, we survived Horde Night, legit survived it, and then the Horde came after us. Secondly, that came out of nowhere. I mean, it did. There wasn't anything behind me, there wasn't anything above me. There wasn't a line of sight between me and that cop, so it's like it just came up right through the floor. Oh shit, this game hates me so much, you guys. It absolutely hates me. Shit. All right, well, let's spawn on the bed. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Oh man, I'll tell you what. If I didn't think it was sort of kind of funny, I'd be like rage quitting right now, but it is sort of kind of funny. Ah, shit. Unbelievable. All right, well, all of our stuff, including our bike, probably wasn't smart of me to take the bike down there, really, to be honest with you. But like I said, I mean, I ran out of time. I'm hot, too. I guess we're going to have to go back there on foot and try and get our stuff. Let's see. Let's grab this. And let's grab these. And where's our bow? Right here. We'll grab the bow. Do I have a club of any sort here? Not really. We'll probably have to make one of those. So, okay, so we'll grab the bow there. Let's, we'll make a few bedrolls, just in case we have to bedroll hop. I was going to name this episode Old Guy 3 Horde Night 0, but that's not going to work now, is it? Son of a bitch, man. I can't believe it, you guys. I can't believe it. It's kind of funny. It is. It really is. It's sort of funny. You guys are probably just completely laughing your ass off at me right now. But it's frustrating, too. You know? It really is. So, we got to deal with it, though. Okay, so, yeah, let's just take that. Let's put one of these on, I guess. We'll put on whatever clothes we have. Since we're hot, we'll put some cool weather clothing on. I mean, I don't want to put a bunch of shit on here because we got to have room to take stuff back. Plus the fact that we've got, you know, some slots gone now, thanks to our good buddy, the Grim frickin' Reaper. Okay, well, let's try and make our way back here. We'll have to get ourselves a club along the way. I don't think I have any scrap iron because I had it all with me down in the thing there. So. Yeah, that's par for the course. Par for the course. If you guys have been following me all along on every episode or most episodes, this game just does not let up. It is frickin' relentless. Super, super hard. Way harder than Alpha 16 was. And you know what? As frustrating as that is, and believe me, it's frustrating. In one sense, I think it's cool though too, because it's just it's one of those things where, like, you know, if you tell me I can't do it, then God damn it, I'm going to do it. And so it just makes me all the more determined while I'm cussing and getting all pissed off about everything. If that makes any sense at all. All right, let's get some more wood, make a club, so we have something for melee. And hopefully those bastards have cleared out of our hole there when we get back, so we can get to our stuff. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's just go ahead and get this whole tree down, because I'm going to need to make some wood blocks to get down there, or ladder probably, actually. Wood blocks aren't going to work because we don't have them in place. Back to the frickin' stone axe. I feel like I'll never get away from this thing entirely. So we'll knock this tree down. We'll go bust up a boulder just to get enough pieces of scrap iron to make an iron reinforced club. And then we'll head back there and see what's what. But for Pete's sake, man. Of all... shit. Of all the rotten luck, you know? Let's see if we can just get away from her. Of all the rotten luck. Okay, I think we made it away from her. Oh well. You know, it's one of those things. If at 5th you don't succeed, try again. I thought I had it. I thought I had defeated Horde Night 3, Horde Night 21 rather. But nope, they got me. I feel like the game cheated a little bit though. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like they cheated just a little bit there. For 2 reasons. One, you know, it's in a horde. I don't know if it was part of the first horde or a new one or what. After Horde Night was over. And 2, the cop killed me with its puke when it didn't have line of sight on me. So I'm calling hacks. Totally calling hacks. That could even be a bug too. You know, we are in experimental. And only the 2nd build of experimental. I think the 2nd build. Maybe the 3rd. Whatever build 208 is. So it's very possible that that is a bug, in fact. The only other thing I can think of is that a cop actually dug down behind me and I just didn't see him. He dropped down behind me, spit, and then I was dead. But I don't think so because the spit came down up from the pit at an angle. So it definitely, I'm almost positive that's the direction that it came from. I'll watch the video afterwards when I'm editing it and see for sure. Scrap that. Looks like we're about out of time too. So, okay, well, I think I'm just going to go ahead and end the video here, and I'll pick it right up at the same exact spot in the next episode, and we'll go get our stuff and, you know, see what's going on over there. So yeah, guys, that sucked. It really did. It was kind of funny though too. It's just the way it goes. But you know, I don't mind the zombies being smart. I don't mind them, you know, being able to dig down to bedrock. I think that's really cool that they can do that. But the fact that I got a new horde in the morning after Horde Night was over, or even if that was, you know, from the previous night that they stopped and didn't do anything more, and then all of a sudden there they are again. Because I was moving around in the tunnel and digging further. I was making noise and everything. So there's no, you know, reason why, if they had already been there, for them to not have continued trying to come after me. So I don't get that. But you know, that part is what it is. But even more so, the cop being able to kill me with a spit without having line of sight, that part's bullshit, you know. But I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. It's just me whining and complaining. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode nonetheless. And if you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And then come hang out with us on Discord if you want to, and come see me on Twitch. I do live stream several times a week, and you can find the links to both of those locations in the About section of the YouTube channel. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.